Hello, my beautifuls. Welcome to Cosmic Love Tarot. Just before I started, I got drawn to pick this Cardoline crystal, and which really represents also this card that I randomly picked to start the reading. But firstly, before I start, I want to introduce myself. My name is Wendy, and I'm also a Cancerian. So if there's any cancers in here right now, I wish you an happy birthday. My birthday is tomorrow, so there's going to be some really exciting times on Saturday. I'm meeting up with my granddaughter who's travelling over from Spain, so that's going to be lovely, and my son is taking me to London to meet her, so that's going to be really excited. You could possibly be going through some kind of massive treat that you've always wanted. So I hope you really enjoy yourself and have a beautiful birthday. Now, what I was drawn to is to read from this book. I've used it for over 20 years. They're little quotes from the Bible. Now, I was brought up as a Church of England. So as a child, I used to go to Sunday school. As a child, I always believed in God, even though my family was non-religious and non-spiritual. Plus, back then, I didn't understand what spiritual was anyway. But I've always felt connected to God. But there's a lot that I didn't understand as a child. Now, this could also resonate with you, and that's why I'm talking about it. So as a child, I come from a big family. And so I would go and just lie in a field and cloud gaze. And that might be something that you do. It's a form of meditation when you really think about it. And I always used to have this visualization, even from a really young age, of seeing these steps going up to the sky. And I would walk up these steps, and I would be in this most beautiful garden of vibrant colours of the flowers, the grass, and I'd always see Jesus walking towards me. And that was from a really young age. I must have been around about 8, I think. And I used to love sitting in that garden. So I feel that before I start the reading is to randomly read a page from the Newman Prayer Book for you. Now, you might not be religious, that's okay, but we do tend to, on the spiritual journey, we do tend to take parts of the Bible. There's a lot in the Bible that is the truth, but there's also a lot of distorted. I will start to talk about that more as I go along with my readings. So let's just randomly, seems to be actually going, let's go there. Okay, the 8th day, a prayer of light to others. Stay with me, and then I shall begin to shine as you shine. So to shine as to be a light to others. The light, O Jesus, will be all from you. It will be you who shines through me upon others. Give light to them as well as to me. Light them with me, through me. Make me preach you without preaching, not by words, but by my example, and by the sympathetic influences of what I do. By my visual resemblance to your saints, and the evident fullness of the love which my art bears to you. I think that's so beautiful. Okay. Well, I was picking up from this table, my hands are starting to get hot, so when my energies build up, I start getting really sweaty. I don't normally work in the day, especially doing readings, anyway, if I'm going to, because I'm always at work. But today I've booked it off, and tomorrow, with it being my birthday. And strangely enough, today, there is so many distractions outside. And you could also be going through this, of being influenced by all the distractions, all the noise, all the activities that's outside of you. And it feels to me as if you are becoming more focused on centering yourself and staying grounded and staying focused. And it feels to me as if you're getting stronger by doing that. What else did I want to say? I think I should have wrote it down actually when I was in my meditation. No, I'll just leave that right there. Because strangely enough, it's actually gone quiet outside, but it was really, really noisy. The step ladders going out, whatever is going on next door. I live in a small street, so there seems to be a lot of noise and the dog barking next door. But now I've started the reading, it's gone completely quiet. So let's see what's going on. Now, this card that came out, I randomly just picked a card, and this is the card I'm going to work with, and it's called the Sacred Inner Space. Strangely enough, I'd already picked this crystal, and it's the sacral chakra of tenderness and sensuality. And this chakra is extremely important. It also goes back to childhood as well, this chakra, because it's also to do with the belief system and how we see ourselves in the world. So firstly, I want to read from the book with this. I'm going to start reading from the books where it's to do with certain cards so we can get a clearer understanding, okay? So you just got to be patient with me. Sacred Inner Space, okay, 121, even 121 could mean something to you. Number 4, okay, 121. There you go, got it. Okay. You are being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognise that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being holds keys to greater power. Honour the sacred within. Reclaim your parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There is a huge lesson in finding love within yourself. Realise that false narratives have been floating around your energetic field. Stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. You may even have been lied to and told that you aren't beautiful. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful, and more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognise that you hold the power of the universe within, and then you'll find your flow. This I absolutely resonate with because it really goes back to even my childhood. And also, I can really see my hands here, my sweat of my hands. And also, this also represents the belief system in your childhood because it's the second chakra. And it also can represent the reading that I did yesterday where it's a lot of fire and passion. This represents the passionate side, the sensuality, the sexuality, how you feel about yourself, your emotional state. When it's blocked, it can create anger, emotional shutdown, coldness, detachment. Detachment from yourself, your body, your feelings, your sensuality. Also detachment from your creativity and spirit. And so when it is ignited and it's fired up, it creates all of the chakras to become aligned. And so this chakra, this particular chakra, is very important to maintain that chakra, even if it means you needing to step back into your shadow self and work through belief systems, heal, whatever has been locked and blocked in Pandora's box, I call it. Also, this chakra can also represent what's going on outside of you in the outside world, with the belief system, what's going on with, it could be anything from, let's say, the government, what's being shown, how we function in life, how we see ourselves in our careers, and what is expected of us in our relationships as well as just careers. That's just reminded me. The card I got drawn to, the pack I got drawn to that I will be pulling, it's these horrible slippery cards that I struggled with yesterday. It is about love and career reading, so I think I'll be drawn to those with this reading. This is really winding me up, this, so hold on. I don't know if you can see it on camera. I normally have my mat out, but I decided not to. Maybe you're also working with your energies and finding that you're getting not flushes, your energies are fluctuating all the time. Because you're transcending and your guides are helping you to move and shift that energy. We're all being shifted, and so we're going through constant flux of energy. You could also be having problems with sleeping or waking up at certain times. It could be 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, just randomly waking up, feeling wide awake, even if you've only slept for 2 or 3 hours, but then feeling extremely exhausted in the afternoon. What else am I picking up from there? Yeah, this tenderness, it is about taking care of yourself. So if that is happening and you're going through this ascension, be more gentle on yourself, take more care of yourself. I tend to take salt baths. I use a lot of Himalayan salt, but I've been reading up lately about this Himalayan salt, and I can't remember this other salt that I wrote down. I wish I did actually, but I didn't know I was going to pick this card. There's another particular salt that they're saying is really good for your energy. But I always use Himalayan salt. That's what I've always used with rose petals. The smell is beautiful, and it's really good for the heart chakra. Okay. Now, when your second chakra is in balance, that really helps you, like I've already explained, to help your creativity and to build up and balance all the rest of your chakras. We are constantly being blocked. One of our chakras can become blocked, and that because of our everyday activities, stress, work, relationships. It could be absolutely anything. And it's always about coming back to yourself and taking care, being tender, being loving, being gentle to yourself and to your needs, feeling the energy of your femininity, your sensuality, your sexuality, being in tune with what your body is actually saying to you. What are you feeling? What are you experiencing? How is certain people or certain areas, what is happening within your body? What chakras are being, is it feeling blocked or is it feeling opened and expressive? Okay, this is what I'm being shown right now. Okay. So I'm just tuning in to see what cards are my guides leading me to. I never know where I'm going. This is what's so beautiful, and I can have downloads as I'm going along. Not necessarily from the cards, but sometimes the cards can actually set it off. That's quite interesting. The song, I don't know if you can hear it, Spirit Dancer. And I actually... Okay, I don't know if you can hear that song. It's called Shadow Dancer. I did mention Shadow and looking into Pandora's box, and I also mentioned you could possibly wake up about 3 or 4 o'clock. This song also represents tapping into the inner world in stillness of the night. I've always loved the stillness of the night. I don't know if it was because of my Cancerian energy. I find the stillness, the quietness is, and I'm more inspired at night. And so this can also be you. And, you know, this is the energy I'm on right now. It's tapping into the sacral, tapping into also spirit and your spirit guides and your guardian angels. Something that they want you to know. I'm being drawn to this beautiful deck again. It's very little delicate art shaped. I love the pictures on this. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to shuffle these, they're very tiny. I'm just going to keep splitting them up until I get drawn to start, okay? They are beautiful. Okay. And that one. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Reflection. Give each other some space. At the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out and for the best. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Passionately is to do with the second chakra also. Now on the clock it's number 12. I'm going to also Google this because everything, or the more you look around you, if spirit and your spirit guides is talking to you constantly. The more you look, the more you see it. So let's see what 12 is representing with this right now. Okay. What does 12 mean in angel numbers? A divine message to maintain a positive outlook and to focus on spiritual aspects of life. Embrace new beginnings. Did we have a new beginning? And trust the guidance of angels as you align your thoughts and actions with your higher purposeful fulfilling journey. Let me just say that a little bit again. To align your thoughts and actions with your higher purpose for a fulfilling journey. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay. That's beautiful. Now where else do I need to go? The energy is feeling absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Divine. It's gone so quiet outside, it's untrue. It was so noisy. Okay. I want to go new beginning. That's what I'm being drawn to. And I'm going to be drawn to these. Okay. What does the divine want you to know for your new beginning? It is about stepping back from the noise, from the chit-chatter of outside, but it's also about stepping back from the chit-chatter within yourself and your mind. It's clearing all this energy away. It's really important. Also, when all this noise was going on around me, when I was trying to meditate, I decided again, oh, dog's barking. I decided again to burn this copal, it is, this incense resin. I put too much in and it went so smoky. And then it went silent. So it does prove that we do carry a lot of negative energy around us we're like sponges and without even realising it. And this can also block the sacral. I've mentioned before now with the negative attachments that we do have attached to us from many different reasons, especially when we are working in supportive roles or any form of healing, helping people. You're also can soak in their negative energy because you're helping to heal that person, but you're also drawing it in. So constantly keep on protecting your energy. I'm also one of those people who don't always protect my energy. I'm a holistic therapist who works in recovery from addictions. And so every day I have to visualise a beautiful golden white cloak, stepping into this golden white bubble. I don't always do it, and I can feel the effects from it at times, because don't forget, you are working with energy of people who is in a lower vibration, which is the sacral area, where it's blocked, and your role is to help them to heal that. And it could be that you're working as a therapist or a counsellor, a Reiki master, even doing tarot cards can also, you're tapping into another person's energy, so you're also taking on that energy. So be more consciously aware of that and constantly smudge and cleanse your energy. That's what I'm being drawn to say. Okay, so let's see. New beginning. What does the divine want you to know for your new beginning? You've worked extremely hard. Well, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, I also feel ascendant masters, I also feel this celestial family is with you, working around you. You've got a massive team in the spirit realm who's been helping you and guiding you. But sometimes sometimes you're taking on other people's energy because of the work that you're doing. And also, I'm going to say you can be spiritually attacked as well, because we are also in a spiritual war. I've mentioned this quite a few times, and this can also happen, and be more consciously aware of that, which I know that you are. You are very much aware of it, but it needs to, especially if there's any blockages and you're feeling a little bit deflated, take time out and build that energy back up again, because you become more connected with the divine, with the messages that your spirit guides want you to know, and because they will guide you what to do. Okay, I'm being told to split. Oh, journey. Number 2. You're going on a journey. Okay. I feel that the journey that you're going on is to help others. It feels that you could have your own platform, you could have your own YouTube channel, you could have your own, it could be anything. It could be Instagram, Facebook, it could be absolutely anything, that you are guiding people. You are the light. You are the light in their darkness, and you're carrying the lantern. you don't know where you're going. You have to have trust and faith in the divine. They know where you're going. You just know that you're just seeing those little steps where you're being led to, but not quite know where you're going. You don't know the outcome of the journey. You just know that you have to keep on moving forward. And this is the bridge, and it feels as if you're doing this. It feels that you are wow, you could be a medium, you could be a psychic, you could be bridging the gap between the spiritual and the physical, it feels. I feel the divine is really coming in. They want to come in and help you. You just got to trust it. Now, there's bags here. I don't know if you can see this picture. There's bags. And you're going to be kicking those bags. It's just wasted baggage from the past. You don't need it. You just need to kick it off the bridge. There you go. You don't need it. You don't need to carry other people's burdens. You don't need to carry the burdens of the past. The past is the past. It's done. It's gone. You've learnt your lessons. Where you are today is because of the past. So be grateful, be thankful that you learnt a lesson. If you didn't have that experience, you wouldn't be where you are today. And this is very divinely given for you to be where you are today. This is your mission. This is what you were meant to do. It is causing anxiety for you, even if you're not. Like I said, I was talking about sleep. Oh, crikey, that's strange, actually. It's number 18, which is tomorrow, and that's actually my birthday. I'm not suffering from anxiety, but I have. I've suffered from anxiety. I've also suffered from PTSD 10 years ago. So you could also be suffering from any kind of mental disturbances, but that's also to do with attachments, evil eyes, even being attacked mentally. I have mentioned it before in my readings, dream state, protecting your dream state. I always ask Archangel Metatron to protect my dream state, also to protect your doorways on all timelines, also to protect your Earth Star chakra, because these, I call them parasites, they will burrow their way in as much as they can in any opportunity. So when you are in your healing, you're helping people, you could also be attacked that way. So constantly protect. I'm feeling right now that you could be suffering from a little bit of anxiety, or there's somebody around you that is suffering from anxiety, and you're here to help them, okay, and guide them. All right. You are the woman holding the art. Yeah, you're helping somebody. You could be worrying about somebody. You could be also worrying about somebody that's causing anxiety. And sleepless nights, not resting properly. But I just want you to know, if you're waking up early, that is the divine. It's that's the divine waking you up. I don't feel there's anything bad there, but you could be worrying, thinking, oh, well, I need to sleep. Just trust in the divine. When your energies are low, you could think only the negative, but you need to build that energy up, because when you look at this one, and you look at the anxiety, even though it's like you come from anxiety and you're going into the right direction. Okay, this is what I'm picking up from here. Number 44. I've just looked on the clock and it's 12:11. I am going to look into the clock, because I'm so drawn at the moment with my readings to connect with the number on the clock. It also brings me confirmation with what I've just said also. Okay, let's see what it says. You're healing, finding balance and developing into your higher self. That's what I feel from this one. Okay. This is the, hold on, you're healing and finding balance and developing into your higher self. This number is also a sign that positive changes are headed your way. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to take risks and trust your intuition to manifest your dreams and bring prosperity into your life. Okay, that's just brought me confirmation with the anxiety, and you're being divinely led. Okay, so to trust, take time out, take care of your mental state, your emotional state, take care of your energy. It's a master number 44. You could be a master number, life number 44. 44 could mean something to you. You could be age 44, or narrow it down to number 8, which is also to do with infinity, love, abundance. That's always been with you. Infinite love, infinite abundance. That's always been around you and will always be with you. Okay. Oh, okay, just been drawn again. Number 18, when you add that up to a single number, is a number 9. It's the ending of anxiety. It's the ending of worrying and thinking about the future and thinking over the past. The past is the past. It's done. It's all done. It's all done and dusted. It's out the way. It's finished. Okay. Right, what else do I need? Let's see. What else do I need here? I don't feel that I need to. I don't feel I need to, or do I? To work this anxiety. I know that I'm telling you not to, but maybe you need a little bit more clarification on this. So let me see. I'm always messing with my fingers. My energy is so strong at the moment. I'm going to go with the slippery cards. I'm going to always call them the slippery cards because... So I'm just going to random. I want to bring more clarification for the anxiety. Because even though you're aware of it... Okay. This one says take great care. Nurture yourself. Prioritise well-being and tread gently on your journey ahead. Oh my God, this is just so perfect. Again, it's reinforcing about taking care of yourself. Okay, what do you need to do? What is it? What's important for you to do? What does your spirit guide, your guardian angels, your ascendant masters, what do they want to tell you? I feel that you've been stuck for quite a while in your head. And it's time you have to let go and you have to move forward. Everything was a lesson. Everything, you know, people come into your life for a reason, season or lifetime. We never know which one they're going to be. But I can guarantee you will learn lessons. You will learn so much about yourself. And that's what it's all about. Okay. Let's see what else. Fast progress. Okay. Move forward with swift precision and do what must be done now. You have to do it now. This is what's important right now. Okay? If this resonates with you, make those changes right now because the divine wants to communicate with you. They are waiting for you. I'm seeing them sat around a table waiting for you as if they're, come on. So get moving on that one. Okay. Take some salt baths, meditate, smudge, cleanse. What else do we need? Okay. When is these changes going to take place? I'm going to Divine Time Oracle deck. Let's see what here. That one wants to come out within a couple of days. Wow. We're coming into the full moon. We're coming into the full moon 21st. It's the full moon in Capricorn. That also represents balance. I really feel that this really represents taking your time. You're not rushing in on that emotional side, it's like you observe, and it's a very grounded energy. It's very putting things in place until you're absolutely sure that this is the right way. Not saying that that's what you should do. It's still trusting the divine, but you're not working in this irrational emotion or detachment. You're tuning back into this emotion and balancing it with the emotion and also the intellect, because it feels it's the art base that needs to be opened back up again for you to bring in your spirit guides, to bring in your guardian angel, to bring in your ascendant masters, to bring in your celestial family. It feels that you are aware of them, you've had experiences with them to put you where you are today. You've had a lot of experiences, but something you might have made changes in your physical 3D world. It could have been a new job, a new project, whatever it is, where you've had to put a lot of work into it, a lot of effort into it. It could have been stressful, but it was something that was necessary for you, that you've been guided to. But it feels to me, these are all my messages that I'm getting, but it feels to me that you have to balance it back out. So even though you've been led to a certain point in your 3D to manifest into your physical world, of all the work that you've accomplished in your spiritual world, it's about balancing it all out, okay? That's what you need to know. And it's going to happen, this change is going to happen where you're going to wake up one morning and just like that, it's going to be gone. Just like that. Energy is going to be lifted. You're going to have a clear side. Things are going to start making a clear, it makes me feel this. It's like you're going to see that far. I hope you can see that. Where at one point you just could see that bit, but now you're seeing a little bit more in front of yourself. Okay? Now, strangely, I don't know if you heard the ladders, the metal ladders that's outside. They're doing something on the roof. That also, it feels like going up. You're going up into the higher self. I don't know if you can hear it. That is in symbolic. 1220. Create space for it to happen sooner. 1220. I'm going to go with that because this will now represent this. Okay. Now, this is the way I work all the time for myself, and I don't always share it, and I'm going to start sharing it all so that you can start, if ever you get stuck, keep on looking at everything and observing everything. Not what's being said to you, it's what's not being said. It's being said by the divine, okay? Trust in your intuition. 1220. What does 1220 mean? 1220 means your ability to manifest your desires. Desires also represent the second chakra. This number encourages you to focus on your positive thoughts and intentions and trust in the universe to provide you with everything that you need to make your dreams a reality. That clarifies with what I just said. And it's happening now. It's going to be happening sooner than what you think. You've known it's coming. You felt that something's coming, but you didn't know when it was coming. And why you didn't know why it was coming, because you've been a bit stuck because you've been focused on your 3D physical reality of being like I said, it could be to do with work, it could be to do with relationships, it could be to do with your home, anything at all, but something that you needed to focus on in your 3D. But now it's time for you to shift out this energy, or else you'll stay blocked, and you can't stay blocked because you know too much. The spirit is giving you too much. You just didn't know when to move, and like I said, you're just going to wake up, and it's going to happen within days, and just like that, you're just going to know. Now the clock is saying 12:22. I'm having massive downloads right now. I've got to do that because it's 12222. Wow. Oh, come on. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, a reminder of the power of love and connection in the world. Make sure that you are putting a sense of unity and collaboration first in your connections, and not letting small insignificant annoyances trouble you, which is this one. Don't let things bother you. It's like when I said just before I started the reading, there was so much noise outside, and your guides are telling you, do not let them bother you. I'll tell you what I've just been drawn to also. The greatest, in Buddhist meditation, it really is about not sitting in silence, but you can have so much noise around you. A Buddhist could even meditate with the windows wide open and listen to all the noise, say a bit on a busy road. It's all about control, self-control, and going within. Some people like to sit in complete silence, and then you can hear a tiny, tiny, tiny little noise, and that can really make you jump. So I don't know why I needed to say that. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's about mindfulness. I do mindfulness at work. Mindfulness of being more observant with the sounds around you. But also still staying centered and grounded within you, and still stay connected to the divine, because even the noises around you could be little tappings. Oh, right, okay. You could be hearing spirit talk to you. You got spirit around you. You got spirit family around you. You're going to start. It's mediumship, it's clairvoyance. Clairaudience. Oh, wow. I'm feeling emotional right now. Right, okay. It feels as if they're asking you, open up. You can do this. You can do it. Open up. Oh, well. Okay. Now what else? What else do we need? Create space. Okay, I'm being drawn to this card. Create space for it to happen sooner. I feel if you've created your own sacred space. I've created this room, over the last few months, because I moved rooms, and this is named my space and my room, and it's bigger and it's better, and it makes me feel better. Over the other side of the room is my work corner for work, and here is my spiritual work, and they still all blend together. Being a holistic therapist as well as a spiritual therapist and diamond crystal light practitioner, I'm also a tarot card reader. So it's about blending everything in, and I've been stuck and trying to manifest it into my 3D. A great reader that I've been following for the last 12 months, Somatic TV, I'm going to just mention him because he talks about energy shifts and the cosmos energy and planets. Well, I tune into that, and sometimes I don't always realise what planets are in line that's actually affecting my energy. And you also could have been affected by this. He also talks about things that's happening in the 3D. So it really helped me it kept bringing me clarification and confirmation, and to help me to achieve what I wanted to achieve in my 3D. And I've achieved it. I've put things in place now. And now it's about moving back into my spiritual work. So I'm back in this corner now. And if this resonates with you, this is you too. I am part of that collective on that vibration. And we're all on this journey together. And sometimes we get a little bit stuck in our 3D, but the 3D is extremely important of what's going on around us. Something we need to learn, something we need to understand, and bring it back into a higher vibration of understanding and seeing a bigger picture. Sorry, I'm always Ans. I've always been Ans. Oh, you think God he was Italian, but I'm not. I'm English. You could be Italian, but I've always worked with my Ans. So my Ans always speaks. I hope it doesn't irritate you, but that's the way I am. Okay, so what else do we need now? So I think even my channeled messages was given a bigger scope of what these cards are saying. So just to finish off this reading, because you are going to be making these changes, it's going to happen. It's going to happen very quickly. You're going to wake up and you're going to feel lighter. The energies are lighter. What else do I want to say from that? I do feel that it's something to do with the planet shifts. Okay, I'm being drawn to this. Just so you can be more consciously aware, and I just feel that you are, but I'm just clarifying it for you. So let's just see what energies are going to come up. Planetary. This is also could be the zodiac sign, so even that can resonate. Let's see. I ask spirit guides, guardian angels, please clarify what planet is affecting or is helping to shift out of this lower energy, shifting the collective. It feels it's a cosmic shift. This is what it feels like to me, a cosmic shift. Cosmic shift. Can you please bring me more clarity, confirmation? I'm going to take that one. Saturn. Saturn. 19th. We're in Saturn. I've mentioned this before. Wow. Aquarius. Aquarius could be number 11. Aquarius. Okay, Saturn. Is Saturn... Right, one of the most significant transits in 2024 begins in June 29th, 2024, when Saturn, the universe taskmaster, moves backwards in the sign of Aquarius. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to sound so excited, but it is mind-blowing. Saturn's retrograde motion will last 139 days and will be over on November the 15th in 2024. What happens when Saturn is in retrograde? Saturn retrograde is an optical illusion in which the planet appears to be moving backwards, but it's only moving slower in its solar orbit. During the time, I don't know what that says, the Ustra planet of responsibility slows down in the cosmos, making us more of reflective and contemplative. That is why it's been that feeling of anxiety. Okay, what zodiac sign is Saturn right now? And okay, the Sun, Cancer, Taurus, Pluto is Aquarius, Neptune is, okay, I've had all those cards out in my readings. So Uranus was yesterday. I've had Neptune, Saturn, Pisces. Okay. What does Saturn retrograde mean spiritually? What does Saturn retrograde mean in astrology? Think of Saturn retrograding as an opportunity to get real with yourself. Depending on how Saturn has been hitting your birth chart, this period may be about acknowledging how far you've come and challenging yourself to take your emotional work and growth to the next level. Whoa, this is amazing. I mentioned Saturn before, and if you can see, I think Saturn comes around every 27 years. So it comes into your birth chart and then back into your birth chart when you're around about 27, 29. So think you could be that age group now. So you're in the first stage of adulthood. Think where you are today, and what is it that you want to manifest into your reality. Or you could be in the 50 mark, 50 plus mark, where Saturn's been round your birth chart now 3 times. And so it's on like that reflective stage of, I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I know where I want to go. I know where I don't want to go. I know what I've learned. I know what I need to learn. It's all to do with reflecting on who you are as a spiritual being, who you are as a celestial star seed is what I'm picking up, a celestial star seed. Okay, I don't know how long I've been recording. Let's have a look. Okay, an hour. Okay, let's okay, and underneath the deck, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. Your life is a canvas. Is this your new beginning? This is what you're going to create. What is it that you're going to create? What is it that you're going to draw to? What do you see? What do you see yourself to be in the future? See it as who you are today, your future in today. Manifest it today. Start creating it. Okay. I have a massive downloads. Okay. We the ethers. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal, and lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Wow. I've mentioned that with Saturn. I've got to read these. That is just a wow for you. Okay, we the ethers. We the ethers, 122. 122 can mean something to you. 24, number 5, which is the art chakra. So I pick up on so many different things. Also, this Aquarius, the solar plex, I never mentioned that, did I? The solar plex, water bearer. But the solar plex is really ignited, self-worth. It's fire, it's passion in the gut, you know. It's really trusting what your gut is telling you to do. Oh, we've got Uranus underneath, that's also in. Okay. 122. This is what I love when I don't know where I'm going. It excites me also. So, it's gone so silent out there. It's so beautiful. Where are I? Come on. 122. 122. Okay. We the ethers, deep love, mother's milk, and birth as a portal. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The ethers are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmic mother, and you're being called to be ours by a deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nurturing card, reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of Mother's embrace. The ethers know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in Mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. This still represents the second chakra, which is the sexual organs, the sensuality, sexuality, the mother, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life. The web of life, which is the web of life, is the canvas, the creation. And to realise that the Cosmic Mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the Cosmic Mother, flooding towards you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. That, the Master number 44. This is absolutely mind-blowing, because your spirit guides, your I said celestial family, wow, everything that you were meant to achieve in your 3D that they've led you to, you've done it, you've created it. Now it's time for you to work with it now, with the divine helping you. You need to open up from them, with them, and you need to release all the little irritable things that can bother you in your day-to-day interactions. Okay, lost lands, this belongs to you. This is your soul mission. This is where you are going. I am so excited for you. Really, really excited. Lost lands, number 90, again, number 9. And this one is... This one is soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than as today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuition and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this. Some think that lost lands exist in the past. Others believe they exist today in a different dimension. I believe that these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of lost lands such as Lembria, Lamara, Atlantis and Avalon exist within you. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of those ancient lands, so we can all learn from the mistakes and usher in a new age. Wow. You've been called. Every single thing that has ever happened to you in life, even when you've had times when you've been absolutely on your own, you've been isolated, you've been ridiculed, you've been backstabbed, you've been deceived, you've been abused, you've been homeless, you've been penniless. Every single experience you have ever experienced has taught you valuable lessons of unconditional love of self. And because you've understood the power of unconditional love of self, you are able to unconditionally love life. Because if you did not experience these experiences, it would not have broken you to have opened you back to remembering where you came from. Okay. That's what my guides want you to know. Amazing. Beautiful. And I'm going to leave that there. Please, if you love this reading and it resonates with you, please like, subscribe and comment. I would love to know where you are on your journey. Please let me know. And so I say my goodbyes, and God bless on your journey. I wish you all the very, very best. I will meet you in the 5D. We are all traveling into the spirit. 5D. Everything is all connected. Okay. Into the spirit of connections. Beautiful. Okay, God bless, and see you soon. Bye.